We heard a lot from our viewers about a man we talked to on Friday's show, a resident of Kyiv, a restaurant owner named Alexander Prokorenko. He told us he was still in the capital city, but he was actually planning to leave after the show, after we spoke with him. He has still not been able to leave. He and his family can't get gas for a car. Also, the trains are just packed. For those who have had to stay, like Alexander and his neighbors, they've been forced to adapt over these last few days to make sure they're ready for what they think may be coming. This is some new video he just sent us of the very cold underground parking garage where he and his neighbors have been spending their nights. He tells us they did pick up some weapons this weekend, the ones the Ukrainian government has been handing out. Neither he nor any of his neighbors have any military training, but Alexander said they're teaching themselves. They're now taking turns guarding their building. His turn started today at 3 a.m. They're also making rounds to try to find food. Alexander says he decided to get a special permit to allow him to move around Kyiv. When he got that permit, the government put these yellow markers on his car to alert authorities that he's cleared to travel, that he's not a threat. Still, though, people manning checkpoints aren't taking any chances. He's been stopped and checked repeatedly. In this case, he thanked the armed forces that stopped him, took a photo with them. He called them "my guys." Alexander is using his ability to drive in the streets of Kyiv to help. He's driving neighbors to the train station, buying groceries for people. Here he is driving neighbors to the train, going to a nearby cafe to pick up food to donate. You can tell that not a lot of people have gotten permits to move around, or people who've, not a lot of people have stayed if they could leave. The streets, as he shows us here, are empty. Of course, the thing that disrupts the silence are sirens and bombs and airstrikes.
They're attacking Kyiv. Everywhere we just heard a big explosion, like a huge one.
Yes, we have to run because of the airstrikes. They just went up to the apartment to get some, rest, because there wasn't any bombing. But you have to go now.
Alexander and his neighbors are still in that freezing underground parking garage, protecting themselves, trying to protect their building, trying to stay safe. They are keeping the couple of guns they have and the few bullets they have nearby. But that doesn't mean they want this fight. Joining us again is Kyiv resident and restaurant owner Alexander Prokorenko. Mr. Prokorenko, I'm happy to see you. I'm sorry you're still there. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, Rachel. Hi.
How have the last 72 hours been?
Well, it's been hard because every time, it's the bombs are closer, the shots are closer. We heard the gunfire every night, and the mass media is always telling us that it will be an airstrike again and again and again. But still, we got used to it, and the thing is, we all, became more united. We became together, and we support each other, and this is so good. Our nation has never been stronger than before than now. And as you told previously, yes, I went yesterday, and there was a huge queues to buy some food, but and we couldn't. But we went to our restaurants. We took some food that we had there, and my friends, also from the restaurant business, we all walk together, and we have some food. We prepare some food for the kindergartens, for the hospitals, for the army. So basically, and this time I would say I don't want to leave. This is our land, and we want to stay. We don't want to run away, because this is where we belong to. This is our homeland. This is Ukraine. This is Kyiv.
Are you worried about access to basic supplies, to water, to food, to even for ammunition? It seems like supply lines aren't there, and so what you've got, you've got.
Yes, we are worried, but I hope, and I believe that our president and our major will cope with that, because that will be a big problem. Because yesterday, even to the drugstores and the supermarkets, I couldn't. My neighbors got in because we divided what we each have to do, but we managed to get some food for the next week, and we'll see what will happen in a week. But there is a lot of garbage on the streets because there is no cleaners, and This is, and this city looks like a mess, but people, we strongly believe because of our President Zelensky, he gives us so much hope because he talks to us, and every time he saying what he did and how he did, and we're never been stronger than before. And I would say, let's NATO join us, not us join NATO. So
I think that sentiment is something that a lot of people can identify with right now. Alexander, I know it's 5 a.m. right now, and this is a stressful time, but I'm going to warn you right now that we're going to keep asking you to come back to keep us updated on you and your family and your friends. Godspeed. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.